Hey everybody, welcome in. This is going to be a collective reading, love reading, I should say. Yeah, my name's Jennifer, and this channel is Forever Alchemy. Thank you for being here. I'm a little rusty. I started a channel a few years back. Lots of things happened during the pandemic. I am now here trying to gain my footing. So if you would, please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons and help this channel through that algorithm get pushed right in there. And this is going to be a collective love reading. I will be putting out a couple of zodiac readings each day, um, and then a collective reading while you're waiting for your zodiac sign to show up in those readings. So right now I'm just shuffling some of the decks. Collective reading, love reading, please. Collective love reading, please. I will be showing some of the cards to the camera. So glad you're all here. I'm starting a second channel too. Also, that's going to be coming up pretty quick. And on that channel, I talk about all things metaphysical. Yeah, you can catch me over there soon. I'll keep everyone updated. Woo! With that, you'll just have to find the info in the description box down below. That will be coming. That channel will also be called Forever Alchemy. Okay. Love for the collective, please. I have to say that the energies are quite a bit all over the place right now. We are in what's called a portal, a window of opportunity to grow and change. That's what it's always about. And at this particular time, we just had a Virgo new moon. We'll have a second one at the end of this month, I believe on the 28th or 29th. The first one was at 0 degrees. The next one will be at 29. So we're really feeling the full effects. Say that. In Virgo, and right smack in the middle on September 7th, we will be having a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, which is Virgo's opposite sign, also known as the sister sign. Okay. And this is really causing us to look at our health, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. If you have lots of Virgo in your chart, this is going to be hitting you in that category, mucho, depending on what houses and what planets that Virgo is residing in. So just know that pretty much so worldwide, we're getting a little kick in the pants this month to let go of things that are not serving us any longer in the categories of work, health, and our personal relationships. Okay, so everyone's getting it right now. It's intense. So this will be a collective reading. Hopefully, this will get you through until your zodiac sign reading comes out in the next few days. Okay. So I'm just, like I said, giving a little more attention to the cards because this will be a full-on collective. Okay, so we're going to get started. I am in California. The weather has been mediocre at best. I don't know, for a year now. But summer's been very strange. Not a lot of hot days. We've had a few. But you know, this is Cali, and I'm in the Dust Bowl, so we just didn't have a lot of hot weather. I'm just wondering what went on or what is going on with you, and what went on over the last few months weather-wise. I'm just really curious how the weather is. Very weird right now. It's slightly cool, really hot during the day, and then like super cool at night where I can sleep with the windows open and not be a sweaty mess. Okay. All right. Collective love reading. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you first, collective. Then I'll pull some cards for your person. I'll get some clarifiers, use some cards with words on them so we can get a little deeper. And that's it. Love you guys. Okay, here we go. Cards for the collective, please. What's a collective going through right now? What do we need to see? Okay, 3 cards. We have the 7 of Wands, fire energy. Ooh, King of Wands, also fire energy. Larry's, yes. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm really good at mixing words together, by the way, so I don't know, maybe get used to it because I do it all the time. Okay, so this is the King of Wands. In this particular deck, at the top, it's showing Sagittarius and Scorpio. See these little signs right here, Sagittarius and Scorpio. Not sure if you can see that all the way, but anywho, Scorpios can be super fiery. So for some of you, you could be on the cusp of Sag and Scorpio. You could be a Sag or a Scorpio. And then we have the Four of Swords, air energy. So let's see, someone who's really passionate right now. I will say that, so I just want to hold these up to the camera for a second. Someone's really stressed out and there's a need to take care of oneself. Anger is getting the best of you, maybe. Definitely if you're fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. For some of you, you're coming out of not great time, trying to get over something, trying to heal from something, still really protecting yourself. You see he's laying on the sword. Three of Swords here, the card right before the Four of Swords, this card represents heartache and heartbreak. So this individual is healing from that. They're taking time to heal, and they're in the Four of Swords energy, but they're very protective. So still fresh wound. So that tells me that for some of you, the wounds are still fresh from this. I'm not saying that you're broken up or anything. That's just what I'm getting so far. Some of you are kind of like hanging on to maybe some anger or resentment from the past. Some of you could be blocked, or you have blocked others with the Seven of Wands. It's a very defensive blocking type energy. My walls are high, needing to take care of myself type of energy. Let's see about your person. All right, collective, think about your person, please. Remember, this is a collective reading, so lots of energy going on. What is the energy of the collective's person, please? Their love interests, their love, their person. A couple of cards, please. The Devil. Capricorn energy. So for some of you, you could be dealing with the Capricorn. And the Three of Cups. Boy. Okay, one more card, please. No, how about three more cards? Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. Worry, restless nights, sleepless nights, possibly worrying about things that, you know, we could learn to let go of. But we'll get there as well. Okay, so your person has 5 cards that have come out, and the Devil being the first card out. This is addictions, codependency, toxic behaviors. It could be someone who's really focused on their money, and so materialism can be really affecting a situation here. But with the Three of Cups, I feel like for some of you, this person is partying. I'm not saying this is you, collective. It could be your person, but there's like a lot of partying going on, or toxic behaviors within like friendship group, or yeah, there's a lot of toxicity going on. We also have the Sun. So for some of you, this could be family toxicity within the family dynamics. And the Three of Cups sometimes can be like a third party. That doesn't necessarily mean like cheating and that kind of stuff. It can just represent like that your person there's a third party involved. It could be very toxic family members, toxic friends. We also have the Six of Swords. So someone here is really wanting to move on to something a lot calmer. They've learned a lot from this situation, but they really are, their mind is like, I really want to move out and away from this kind of crud. And then the Knight of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini primarily in my readings. Doesn't have to be, just saying. Could be dealing with someone younger than yourself, someone in between the ages of like 22 and 34 is what I'm being shown. And this person is holding on to a lot of anxiety. I feel exhausted in this person's energy. This is exhausting to me. Yeah. Like, I just want to get out of this. I don't want to do this anymore, but also I don't know how to get out of it, is what it feels like. I'm saying that because the Knight of Swords looks like they're just like, I'm out of here. Six of Swords, I'm leaving this, I'm out. And then, oh, I'm back. So there could be a lot of back and forth because of this toxic behavior, or someone partying too much, or family, friends kind of stuff is getting in the way of this connection. Sorry, lots of energy going on. All right, let's get some clarifying here. Clarify for the collective this Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands. Oh, Knight of Swords again. Both decks. So your person, the Knight of Swords is coming out for them, and clarifying for you, the Knight of Swords is coming out. So definitely a need for conversation. Someone needs to get it off their chest. Someone is reacting with a lot of, sorry, I'm trying to get the hiccups. Reacting with a lot of, I don't know, anxiety. Someone's getting carried away, like getting caught up in drama and, yeah, feels like there's a lot of drama going on. And then the Wheel of Fortune, this is also clarifying your energy, collective. I will say, though, that these energies can swap back and forth. So when I'm referring to the collective, this could be your person. And when I'm referring to your so-called person, it could be you, collective. Okay? All right. So the Wheel of Fortune is divine timing coming back around again. Like I said, there's a lot of push and pull energy here. It feels almost desperate. More clarifying for the collective, please. King of Wands. King of Wands. All right. Seven of Swords. So this could be, you know, trickery. It could be lying, cheating, stealing. It feels like self-doubt. I don't want to have a confrontation. I just want to sneak away, you know, and I don't really want to be confronted type of energy. I don't want to have this confrontation. This is Aries energy, the Fool. This is jumping off the cliff, right? This is, I need something new. This is, I am ready to jump in full throttle. For some of you, goodness gracious, I hope this is making sense. The Death card, Scorpio energy, time to transform. Huge transformations occurring. And the Hermit, Virgo energy, going within, isolating, withdrawing, looking for answers within oneself. How about the collective's person? Clarify the Devil for collective's person. The Devil, the collective's person, please. All right, we have the Hangman, sitting still on purpose, waiting for a different perspective, waiting to be enlightened, waiting to see a different outcome. The High Priestess, it can be secretive in nature, but not really. This is more about spiritual teachings. This is, again, it's like a going within, listening to one's intuition, and then we have the Lovers. So there's a lot of karmic energy going on in these three cards alone. We've got Pisces and Gemini here strongly, Cancer as well, and this is all around the Devil energy. So for your person, for some of you, this could be you. Just a lot of detoxifying, like on so many levels, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Some people needing to get treatment, some people just leaving situations because they can't do it anymore. Like this is going on everywhere. I can't say it enough. Like I say it a lot, but I can't say it enough. Okay, Three of Cups. Three of Cups, Cancer. Three of Cups, here we go. I need you to all know that I'm not trying to make fun. I'm just getting a little loopy because this is my fourth reading in the last few hours, and I haven't done this in a long time, and now I'm carrying a lot of energy for a lot of people in this reading because it is collective. And also when I get tired, I get a little weird and loopy and silly. So I'm just let myself be whatever that is. Okay, love you guys. Okay, Three of Cups, Cancerian energy for some of you, like I said. Why is the Three of Cups here, please, for the collectives? Love. Three of Cups. Six of Swords. Moving on. We flew across the table. The Hierophant. Moving in a more spiritual direction. Like-minded people wanting to put themselves in a situation of like-minded people. One more card, please. Does that even make sense? Five of Cups. Oh, so there's definitely some grieving going on here. So here's the Three of Cups. And then we have these three cards to clarify. Six of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Five of Cups. But I am really looking at the Five of Cups. He's got 5 cups. The 3 he's focused on are down. See this 3 of Cups? So the potential for reconciliation, the potential for coming together in someone's thoughts here, like they feel hopeless. Like, I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know if we can do it. Whew, hope that makes sense, you guys. All right, the Sun. Your person, remember, they have 5 cards versus you had 3. Okay, so there's a lot going on for your person. Death. The Sun. And card down. Let me go down. And we're back. And it is the Ten of Cups. It did show itself in the reverse. The way I picked it up, I saw it in the reverse first. So that would be, you know, discontentedness, lack of happiness, and a sense of well-being not in the room. We also have stagnation with the Four of Cups. So we do have the 3 and the 4 and the 5 of Cups. So steps are being taken, but it may feel slow and tedious for some. It may feel like, man, this can't happen soon enough, whatever that is. We'll look at that in a minute. And communication coming in or news about something coming in. Let's get a little more info on that. So the Sun card can represent family, happiness, growth. So definitely there's like spiritual movement here, okay? It's just, it feels horrible. It feels chaotic. It feels unnerving. It feels destabilizing. Not so much on your side, but I think that you and your person, collective, I think you're both going through it on some level. I just feel like for a lot of you, it's your person that's really going through the shitscape. And give me some insight into this, the Page of Swords, communication or ideas or thoughts or some awareness coming in. The Page of Swords, please, for your person. There's the Page of Swords here. We have the Page of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, they're just, it's an awareness, I believe. Maybe family is helping them, come to terms with some of these thoughts and issues that they're currently having. The Page of Wands just feels like starting out. It feels slightly immature. There could be children involved. Two of Swords is head over heart. I'm not allowing my emotions to get in the way. I'm really trying to think with a calm mind. And then the Seven of Pentacles is like, I don't know. I feel like somebody is like becoming aware of the fact that they don't have to do it alone. Like maybe asking for help isn't such a bad idea. And the Six of Swords, kind of repetitive. I know we have the Six of Swords back here. And now we have the Six of Swords again. So let me just pull a card for that. It's the Six of Swords moving on. What are we moving on toward? What is your person moving on toward? Yeah, love. They really do want to have a connection with you. The Knight of Cups. Lots of Pisces stuff going on here. We've got the Knight of Cups, which I would say is Pisces. We have the High Priestess. I guess not so much. For some reason, I thought there was more Piscean energy on the table. All signs are showing themselves, by the way. We have a strong Sag, Scorpio, Leo, and Aries, Capricorn, Leo again, Pisces, Taurus, Gemini, I said Aries already, Scorpio already. And then we do have fixed signs on the table. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. And then in some of the minor arcana, we've got a bit of Gemini going on and a little bit of Pisces. Okay. So as far as moving on, like, can we get over this? Can we get past this? I still love you. I may be behind in some ways, like I'm not as skilled as you, or I'm not as spiritual as you, or I don't know how to show my love as well as you do, or I don't know how to communicate as well as you. And then the Knight of Swords, again, we've got Knight of Swords on the table twice as well. But let's just see this last Knight of Swords over here. We've got a Knight of Swords way over here. This itty bitty. And then we have a Knight of Swords over here. Okay. So Knight of Swords. The collective. What are we doing with that Knight of Swords? It feels very Aquarius, very Capricorn. It's intense. It's a need. I need to talk now. I'm nervous. I'm anxious. I don't know what to do with all these thoughts. Knight of Swords, please. Knight of Wands. Okay, so interesting. So we have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. This is Sagittarius primarily for me. Could be Leo or Aries. It's non-committal, flighty. Oftentimes in a negative aspect, words don't match actions. So I would be careful with this person. I feel like there's a bit of there's a bit of drama going on here. We also have Justice, clarifying the Knight of Swords. So there's a need for balance and fairness. Someone could be dealing with the law somehow, like they have like court dates coming that's really making them like become unnerved, or they're afraid of going to jail for something. And again, if I come back over here to this Devil card, I just feel like there's a lot of toxicity going on here. We also have the Judgment and the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is showing itself in a lot of readings. A lot of people would say that's victory. Oh, I'm just getting all the accolades because I've done so great. But it can be a really prideful energy, and it is with the Judgment. So this is about really needing to take a good, long, hard look at oneself. Um, the Judgment card, it can be about like atonement, self-forgiveness, second chances, but really needing to face your demons kind of thing. And so for some folks, you're dealing with someone whose pride is just through the window or out the door, however you want to say that. And maybe they're just not getting it, whatever that is. Okay, we're going to move on to some words. What would the collective's person like to say? Can we get some insight about the collective's person? What would they like to say to the collective, please? Words. Give us some thoughts and feelings with these words, please. So the Ace of Wands just came out. So this is about taking action. They probably really, really fancy you, like sexually, energetically, they're really attracted to you. Think before you act. Oh, okay. So if we go back to the Ace of Wands, this could be slightly impulsive, acting without thinking. I really feel like your person's thinking about you in a sexual way though. And then this is think before you act. They could be really beating themselves up right now. I left because you told me to. So for some of you, you asked this person to like go, I need time, or go fix yourself, or go figure it out. What other kind of words, please? What does the collective's person want to say to the collective? I lie awake thinking about our future. This could represent like the Four of Wands in traditional tarot. Blending family, coming together, working on family. All the great things that come from having a healthy and happy home. What else? I sometimes wonder if you care. Yeah, so for a lot of you, your person is, man, they're just really going through it. And right now their insecurities are being brought to the surface. If they are, you know, overindulging with substances, there's a lot of confusion for them. They're just not seeing clearly. What else? Strength, ego, in parentheses. So this is like the strength card. So needing courage for what? I'm coming, trust. So for a lot of you, if you're in separation or you haven't talked to this person in a while, they're mustering up the courage. They could be getting themselves, you know, sobered up, for lack of words. And I don't necessarily mean on substances, you know, just sobering. Maybe this is a sobering time for them and they're just gaining clarity. But for sure, I am coming, trust. So they are thinking about approaching you. They're just not there yet. What else? Anything else? You are right. So they're really contemplating, really mulling over the stuff that you told them. Words do hurt. Their feelings are probably hurt. They probably said things to you that they're not proud of. And anything else? Of course. I am absolutely in love with you. So I would say don't question this person's love. Doesn't necessarily mean that the love they have to offer is the healthiest. But for them, they really love you. I meant what I said. I imagine you naked. Oh, yes. Listen to your heart. So this person really is head over heels for you. I don't know if they just have a really hard time, you know, talking about these things. expressing themselves. And of course, like I said, if they're under the influence, that's going to make it a lot worse. Right? A lot more difficult, I should say. All right. And how about words for you? Is there anything you'd like to express to your person, Taurus? Taurus. Collective. That's the last reading I did before this one. So I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired, like I said. All right. Words for the collective. I hope I didn't call you Taurus earlier. Collective. Words. Will you choose me? You are wrong. Seek professional advice. Okay, so collective, for a lot of you, you're like, man, you need help. And I love you. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm not going to focus super hard on the you are wrong, because I just feel like, there's so much going on here. Like, what are we doing? Tit for tat. So, but you could be showing some insecurities. It could just be under the surface with the will you choose me card. There could be some fear for some of you that if your person goes and works on themselves, maybe they won't want to come back to this connection with you, or maybe they're afraid that if they go away and work on themselves, that you won't want them back, or something like that. The energy is here for sure. Collective, want to express anything else? I want to get you drunk. So this card, very much so, is the devil energy. If you see here, Roman numeral 15 for the devil, and this card says 15, I want to get you drunk. So that doesn't necessarily mean that your person wants to get you drunk. It could be that that's the substance that they're dealing with primarily here, someone who's just drinking too much. For some of you, these energies are reversed, like I said, on the table here, and you're the one that's struggling with the addictive habits, maybe, or the toxic behaviors, and you're undoing those now, and you're starting to really see yourself. All right, I'm going to take these last couple cards in this deck. I just want you all the time. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? So yeah, for a lot of you, collective, you're really going through, or your person, sorry, is really going through, like, they just have so much insecurity, and they really see you as someone that slipped through their fingers, or has the potential to slip through their fingers. Or if they even came forward or came to you or called you or reached out, would you even consider them? Because there's quite a bit of damage going on here. I think we should see other people. Now, this card to me, I know it says that, but this card is very similar to the Three of Cups in traditional tarot, and that can mean a third party. And I'm going to go back to that card. I know it's over here somewhere. It came out next to the devil for your person. It's the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups very much so can mean a third party, but it doesn't necessarily mean messing around with someone else. Okay, it could be family, it could be work that's getting in the way. That could be the third party, is work. Okay, but also this card can be a card of reconciliation. The Three of Cups can be reconciliation. Okay, so that is also an energy that is on the table. Lots of things going on, so much energy. All right, I'm going to pull a couple of more cards just to get some insight before we close this reading out. Again, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys very much. I appreciate you coming around and helping me to grow this channel. And stay tuned, because I have another channel that I'm going to start pretty soon. And it's going to also be called Forever Alchemy, no tarot at the end. And that will be all things metaphysical. I am a psychic medium, and I communicate with crossed over loved ones. I talk with live animals. I offer these services. All of those things will be posted below. So look out for that as well. Thank you. Okay, so collective. Some insight for the collective. 2 cards. Thank you. Okay, the first one is ear. I really like these cards. They're pretty. Here's the back. I don't know what they're called. I'll put it in the description box below. I got to go look at the the name of them. Ear, only what you want to hear. So for some of you, open your ears, close your mouth, listen, even if it's hard to hear. You want to hear. You're open to the truth. Messages, gossip. I'm going to read that again. I messed that up. Only what you want to hear. Open to the truth. Messages, gossip, and balance. So there's a real, hone it in. If you're talking to a bunch of people, I'm sorry you can't see the words too good because my lighting is not great. Also working on that. So stay tuned for, better lighting and better scenery. Just getting my footing right now. So ear tells me that there is a great need for balance. Allow yourself to be open for any truths that are coming in right now. Boy, are we in the month of truth. Holy cheat. And heart, love, vitality, courage, strength, core, center, emotions, passion. We did have the strength card show up. I don't remember where it is. I think it was for you somewhere. It said strength. Yeah, it's here somewhere. And that is the strength card. That's Lion, Leo energy. There's a need here to center yourself, allow for your emotions to wash over you. They won't consume you, I promise. I promise they won't. We need to transmute the energy. And tears are a really good way to detoxify the body. What else? Anything else for you? I'm sure I do, you guys. I'm sure I do. Hang on. All right, we'll pull a couple from here and then end the reading. Just insight for the collective, please. Insight for the collective. We have entitled, expecting special treatment without earning it. Be grateful for what you have. So for some of you, there's a necessity to, make a gratitude list. Look at it or make the gratitude list upon awakening. So that sets the tone for your day. Or you can do it before you go to bed in the sense of writing down the things you're grateful for in your life. That'll probably help you to empty out any thoughts of negativity before you go to sleep. So whatever works for you, or you could even do both. One more card, please. Oh, 2 more cards, please. Spirit doesn't listen to me. Judgment. Oh, kitty. Approach decisions with empathy as snap judgments lead to misunderstanding. So for some of you, it's necessary to slow down, be kind to yourself, breathe, less reaction, more responding. If we don't know how to respond, take a breather. 24 hours is good. That allows us to get sleep, think things over, get sleep. We'll have a new perspective the next day. And a lot of times things get worked out on their own and we don't even have to do diddly squat. We just need to show up in our lives. Okay, and avoidance. What is this? Pretty woman. Avoidance. She's wearing a mask, by the way. It's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but also to overcome it and thrive. So there's a necessity here for getting rid of that mask. I wish I didn't have to wear my glasses, but I am blind as a freaking bat. And so I need them to be able to read. But I would like to be able to see and function without that, because I feel like it is a mask as well. And my eyes really tell a lot about myself. So I've taken my glasses off to just let you know, collective, that I love you. And I hope that moving forward, we'll be able to interact. And I look forward to seeing you again. I hope this helped. Man, do I feel like I'm all over the place. I'll get better at this. It's been a long time. I'm a crazy psychic woman on fire. And we're in Virgo season with the Pisces full moon lunar eclipse coming in a little while. And oh my God, do I feel it. By the way, I have Virgo on my chart 4 times. Okay, love you guys. See you later. Talk to you soon.